now from Tamil Nadu, and the DMK has announced statewide public meetings in Chennai today to explain to the people the rationale behind the resolution adopted in the Tamil Nadu Assembly on against Hindi imposition. On October 13th, the youth and student wing of the DMK, led by CM Son and MLA Udayanathy Stalin, announced a statewide protest alleging Hindi imposition by the centre. The resolution urged the centre not to go ahead with the recommendations of the parliamentary panel report on official languages. Let me go across to my colleague Sri Prapanch for more on this. Sri, first of all, the public meetings are going to be held at over 70 locations. I believe Chief Minister himself might be present at one of these locations, if I'm not mistaken. So this is, in a way, DMK's attempt to take the issue to the people. Why exactly did they feel compelled to do that? Did they feel that this was entirely being, in a way, interpreted in a certain matter in political circles, so they needed to give their own version directly to the people?
Now we could see that 18th of October, Tamil Nadu, in fact, Assembly adopted a resolution with regard to this Hindi. Now earlier we saw that DMK Youth Wing Secretary Udayanathy Stalin had also spearheaded a protest against the alleged imposition of Hindi. Before that, DMK Chief and Tamil Nadu Chief Minister MK Stalin had written a long letter to the Prime Minister of India stating that the Parliamentary Committee for Official Languages had sent out recommendations to the President, and one of which was in fact making Hindi as a medium of instructions in the higher education institutions in predominantly category A states, and he in fact said that that might be extended to other states also in further course of time. So that was the major trigger point, and subsequently several developments had happened, and Tamil Nadu Assembly also adopted a resolution with that regard. Now we could see that DMK will be in fact today holding public meetings across the state, one of which in fact earlier Chief Minister was in fact scheduled to attend in one of the meetings in Perambalur, but today he will not be attending. But today, other than that, there are several party leaders who will be in fact addressing public meetings and public gatherings, and alliance party leaders will also be in fact holding public meetings, like Dravida Kazhagam is also holding a meeting in Chennai. So they will be predominantly explaining what the resolution was about and how, because initially we had stated that if at all some children or students who go to category A states and where as per the recommendations, if the medium of instruction is Hindi, then that will be an impact on them, and they will not be able to in fact cope up with the studies over there. And also, if at all this is extended to other states, category B and category C states, that will have also an impact across the country is what initially they had stated. And he had also stated not to impose another language war earlier when he had written a letter to the Prime Minister. So now we can see that this particular exercise of DMK to hold public meetings across the state is to basically explain what the recommendations of the parliamentary committee were, and how in fact Tamil Nadu government is in fact taking steps ensuring that doesn't happen. So this is basically a DMK exercise. Earlier also we saw that they had held a public meeting. Now this is an in fact amplified version of what the public meetings were earlier held in Chennai.
Right, Sri Prapanch there giving us a lowdown on the DMK's latest move in terms of the anti-Hindi resolution, and they are essentially holding public meetings in order to explain directly to the people what made them take this particular step.